Okay. Yeah, there it goes. All right. So if you
Okay.
have any problems with the recording, you got to leave. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
okay.
it helps me go back and I could grade it to a little bit more accurately because I can't remember anything. So that's it.
It's okay. We
So
have
you,
this kind of things.
how long you been teaching IELTS?
For IELTS, in my old company, I also get the IELTS classes. I teach reading because I got the highest at the reading score.
Mm-hmm.
So if we count with that, it means that I have taught people for like 3 years, I think.
Okay.
3 years, 2 years, 3 years. Yeah, 3 years, I think.
What
In total.
material do you use? Use like Cambridge or
Oh yeah, I
whatever?
use Cambridge for practice. Mostly I use Cambridge because like the theory we can get from like several websites, but mostly
Mm-hmm.
I take the Cambridge for the practice.
Okay. All
Yes.
right. Yeah, I got a bunch of practice exams I use. Um,
Mhm.
I think they're hard. Uh, the listening's not bad. The reading, oh man, I try reading
Yes.
that stuff with the students. Like, oh, that's horrible.
It's like, oh, my
Yeah,
eyes.
yeah. The speaking's okay. The writing's another thing that would be a pain. Um,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
definitely. I
and
have
this,
problems there.
yeah, it's especially with those charts. You got to explain everything. It's like,
I hate
oh,
them.
yeah. All right, so you're familiar with the IELTS process for speaking? Uh,
I do.
how many parts?
There are three
Okay,
parts.
all right. First part, introduction interview,
Mhm.
about 5 minutes. Second part's individual long term, again 5 minutes. Then the
Yes.
last part is the follow up question, two-way discussion, five
Okay.
minutes. All right.
5 minutes.
Uh, yeah, you don't get graded. You get put in a band.
Mhm.
Uh, it's based on grammar, fluency, uh, what else? Oh, coherence,
Coherence.
your lexical, your vocabulary, and
Mhm.
pronunciation. Who's that?
Oh, I don't know.
I think he's
Um.
early.
Oh, another teacher
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Last week. Yes,
Yudian?
Udian, Mr.
Yudi?
Udian,
Yudi?
Mr. Udian. Hello, can you hear me?
I'm going to put him in a. Do I have a waiting room? Oh, I'll put in a waiting room. I'll get him later. All right. Um, no, it says remove. Quite. I don't have a waiting room on here. All right. Put in waiting room. Okay,
Okay,
okay, he's
okay.
gone. Yeah. I'll get him later. Sorry, guy. Um, he'll cut a hold of me. All right, so I got to get out the questions here. Give me a second here. All right, Cheryl. Um, well, where are you from anyway? Where do you live?
I live in Bali.
Oh,
Um,
you live in Bali.
exactly. Denpasar for the exact. Yeah. Have you been
Oh,
in Bali?
yeah, I've been there a couple of times. Yeah, that must be.
Oh.
So, what do you do? You're teaching online or face to face?
With Miss Fifi, I do it online. The company with Miss
Mm-hmm.
Fifi, yeah, I do it online because most of them were like from Jakarta,
Right, right.
Lampung, yeah, a lot of areas. But I do have my old company here. I teach offline sometimes, but not a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yes.
All right. Good. All right. You ever think about moving to Jakarta to help your business?
Well, I'm thinking, but I do think that Jakarta is quite expensive if we compare it to like to
Well,
Bali.
Bali's expensive too, isn't it?
A little bit, but like I have my aunt's house here, so I
Oh,
can
I see.
live
I
for
see.
free. When I go to
Yeah.
Jakarta, I need to like rent an apartment
Yeah,
stuff.
you would get a cost or something like that,
Exactly,
definitely.
more cost.
Okay. Well, all right. So where's your hometown at?
I'm actually I was born in Bali. Maybe a lot of people didn't believe that actually because people
Hmm.
think that my name was quite strange to be in Balinese. Yeah, but I actually from Bali and live here. But my ancestor is not from here. My great 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 grandfather is like from Java. Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
But like they moved to Bali.
So,
Yes.
what city did you grow up in? You grew up in the countryside, or
I live in a big city, in the capital city of Bali. It's called Denpasar.
oh, you
Yeah,
live in
and
Denpasar? Okay.
in Denpasar, and it's actually in the middle of the Denpasar, so it's
Hmm.
quiet. Yeah, modern. Yeah, modern before the time, if I did say. Yes.
It must be kind of quiet there now. Not many tourists.
Oh yeah, you can't believe that. It's actually very quiet. Like the first month of the coronavirus,
Hmm.
in entering Indonesia, like March 2020, it was like a ghost town in Kuta, if you know Kuta.
That's probably kind of nice, actually. It was
Yeah,
like
sorry.
that here too. Oh, there's no traffic or anything. It's like, oh, nice. It's
Yeah, actually,
very,
if you remember, Kuta was like taking 2 hours between places. If you go to Kuta,
yeah,
like two
yeah,
hours, but like in March 2020, it was like 6 minutes, if I'm not
yeah.
mistaken.
I know it's good.
Yeah.
So, what's the most interesting part of your city?
If about Denpasar, I think it's the way people live here is quite interesting because
Hmm.
Denpasar
Hmm.
has a lot of migrants from another city actually, like the people who go to urbanization to Denpasar, even from small city from Jawa like Banyuwangi, yeah, and then Lombok.
Hmm.
So we have a very like we can see the culture difference here. Like we have a lot of people come from another area also from Bali. So
All right.
even yeah, in Bali there's a lot of difference as well between the Hindu people, between the Balinese people.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
What's the main industry around in your city?
I do think that it's just about the selling something, like opening a
Yeah,
shop. It's
yeah.
the industry. Like we don't have a lot of Indian pasar because if we talk about tourism, it's actually not Indian pasar. It's in Badung, which is in Kuta area. Another the famous tourism area is in Kuta. But then pasar itself is just full of people who sell stuff. Yeah, like businessmen, entrepreneurs, and then a lot of people who like produce something, but not like big number because
Hmm.
we're not like
Hmm.
factory. We
Hmm.
don't have like a lot of factory here.
Okay, all right, all right. Interesting.
Mhm.
How did you get into teaching IELTS?
Actually, at first, because in my old company, I assigned to do it before, and then in my old company, actually, I work as a teacher for Japanese people,
Mm.
and I do teach a lot of IELTS at the time around like 1 year before Corona happens and Japanese cannot enter the Bali, cannot enter Bali anymore. And then I asked to Miss Fifi. I applied to the company and I said, okay, I actually I don't have any IELTS test score, but I do have a practice and training for that. So for scoring actually training for scoring the IELTS test. So if you have like any chance for me to take IELTS as well, you can ask me to do that. And then they give me some IELTS student.
Do they have like a minimum score for Vivi's company as a teacher?
Uh, I think they will assess us, but not based on the IELTS. They will test us with another application. It's called BritishCouncil.com.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so they will test us from there, and if they saw that our score is higher than the normal, like we have students also use that application.
But what's the
So
normal?
maybe there's like a level there. Like we have the
No, I see. Oh, you mean
B2,
like do you
A1.
CE? Okay, CEFR.
Yeah, yeah, CEFR. Yes, that
What are you
one.
aiming for? B1?
No, no, I was in C1 actually
Oh,
at
okay,
the
okay,
time.
okay. Yeah, any problem then with anything. All right, good,
Yes,
good.
yes,
All
yes.
right, so we got to do this. Give me a second here. Let's see if I can get this to work. Yeah, I forgot all about this. She just told me like 10 minutes before this happens. Oh, crap.
Okay.
I was already teaching another class. Let's see if this works.
Okay.
Hey, all right. Excellent.
Yay.
All right. This is part two. Uh,
Okay.
you're supposed to prepare for 1 minute
Mm-mm.
uh, with these questions here and talk for 1 to 2 minutes. Okay.
Okay.
Um, if you do take an IELTS test, they're going to give you a little card. All right.
Okay.
It's going to look
Yes.
like something like this. Okay.
Mm-mm.
Um, this is the individual long term. So you got 1 minute, which is not very long, to
Okay.
write down some notes. Then you got to talk for 2 minutes, 1 to 2
Okay.
minutes. Never,
Okay.
don't go short. It's
Okay.
okay to talk over. I'm just trying to get my clock here. They will cut.
Okay.
They will cut you off. And
Oh, okay.
honestly, they could probably know how you're going to talk in the first 30 seconds. They could probably score you, but they'll give you a minute to just check your vocabulary and see if you can transition between, well, grammar. All right. So you got 1 minute. Look those over.
Okay.
All right. Take notes or just think about it. It's not official.
Okay.
All right, there. Your 1 minute's up, Bali girl. All right. So you got. I'll start the timer whenever you start yapping. All right. You got 1 to 2 minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I will start. Yeah. So the thing that I really, really like, and it's actually very vital in my life. Oh, it's if not, it's too strong questions. It's too strong words. It's actually my laptop. So the thing that I use right now. So my laptop is HP, which is quite not really a very popular brand in Indonesia, but I do think that HP has a very good quality for its tools and how it works. And I bought this around 2 years ago, and there's a quite funny story behind how I bought it. Actually, my father was like really against me because at the time it was the starting of coronavirus pandemic, and my father think like, okay, you shouldn't spend a lot of money to something that you don't really want to do or really want to use actually when you work later, yada yada yada. And then I said like, no, I want to buy this and I want to buy this. And then at that time I just secretly go out without my father's know, and then I just bought it straight away with my own money. And this is also why it's very important for me, because I bought it with my own money. It was like my whole career savings that I used for this laptop, and it was a really good thing. The laptop has a lot of features, like I can do Zoom with it, and most important, I can have my entertainment here. I can watch videos. I really love watching Korean drama, and I have lots and tons of Korean drama data in my laptop here. So it's also why it's so important, because if I lost those data, maybe I will cry into my sleep for like 2 or 3 days. And then yeah, actually the most important thing is I can work with it right now with this, pandemic situation. I don't have any time to go offline because people like afraid of going offline with people like teachers, even teachers. So with this laptop, I can teach online, and it decreased the numbers of physical touch from between teachers and the students. And also another good thing is that with the laptop, I can do online teaching, so teach another people in another area. I have okay.
That's 2 minutes. You went over 2 minutes. That's fine.
Okay.
You speak well. You speak well. You're speaking fast though. Are you nervous?
Yeah, a little bit. I usually talk like a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm nervous.
Yeah. That's fast. It might mark you down on that. I wouldn't. I don't know, because that's probably part of your fluency. But I'm not an official IELTS score, so I really couldn't tell you. But if you're like me, I speak fast and I'm nervous too. All right. Just try to slow down. Go. Take a breath. All right. And you probably could have ended when you said, well, if I lost it, I would cry myself to sleep. Then you could have just stopped right there.
Oh, okay.
That's a problem. A lot of people with the speaking, they keep going on and on and on and on and on. They don't know when to cut off. But other than that, it was fine. All right. Just slow down, take a breath. Okay. All right. So what kind of things, this is part 3, the follow-up questions. We only got like a couple more minutes left. What kind of things give status to people in your country?
Status. So actually, of course, obviously it's wealth, because when people have they show off their wealth, and then they show off how they have more and more wealth than the other people in this country or in even their neighborhood. They will have like people's eyes going into them, like, oh my god, that's a Gucci bag. Oh my god, that's a Zara's pants. Oh my god, that's a Tesla. So it is the status of the people will have a high level in people's eyes, as people will thought that, oh my god, that person can bought such luxurious items. So they will have kind of like skeptical, like, oh, maybe that person cannot be rich at all, like if they are too
All
rich
right,
or like too
good. Keep it
wealthy.
short. Be short. All
Okay.
right, all right. Yeah, say what
Okay.
you have to say and good. All right, it's not a speech. What do you mean?
Okay.
What do you mean by wealth? Material things, money, cars, houses.
uh Maybe the first is of course the money, like how they have a lot of investments anywhere and how much they have like
Mm-hmm.
properties. Yeah,
Okay.
that is the
All right.
wealth.
All
Yeah.
right. All right. All right. Have things changed since your parents' time? I mean, think when you were younger.
Mm-mm.
The display of wealth, has that changed since you were younger?
I don't think so. I think it's still the same. People show off with their cars, with their houses,
Mm-hmm.
how they build their houses bigger than the others, and how they have more luxurious and maybe up to date cars that people have. I think
All
that's
right.
still.
All right. Finally, let's talk about advertising. Do you think advertising influences what people buy?
It depends on the type of advertising. If the advertising right now we are going through the space at the pace where people just see people another influencers, and
Mm-hmm.
usually this kind of influencers advertisings really get rid of the lot of peoples that want to buy. Like people will want to buy it because the influencers use it maybe very good, or maybe the influencers say that, oh, if you bought this, you will be like better in the people's eyes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So why did you pick HP? Why did you pick that brand? Or
actually,
you let?
I do have a picky sense if it comes to electronic. So maybe HP is not really good, but I mean they don't have like level in their people's eyes. But I do think that HP has the best features, even though it's only like 4 million or something. So I do more care about like the usage instead of like the
Okay.
brand.
How much RAM do you have? Memory?
Right now I think it's 4 giga. I plan to upgrade it to 8.
Yeah, yeah. You should upgrade. I had
Mm-hmm.
2 in mine before and put it up to 6. Man, that made a big difference.
Okay.
I could have been
I will try that. Yes.
That was just a time saver between, I do something and have to wait for it to load up. But it's
Yeah.
made a big difference. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, that's it for me. Any questions?
Okay.
You
Okay.
did.
So actually,
Mm-hmm.
oh, thank you. Yeah. Question is about like, is it okay if I cut down? It's not reaching 2 minutes. Is it okay? Like,
Cut down
can
less than
you
two
like?
minutes.
Yeah. I mean, the one that we
Yeah,
do in
it
part
says
two.
1 to 2 minutes. It doesn't say
Mm-mm.
it has to be over 1 minute. All right.
Okay.
1 minute, 10 seconds. All right. Yeah, I'm done.
No problem.
Okay. Or
Okay.
2 minutes. Like I said, if you keep going on, and he's going to cut you off anyway. He already knows what your score is
Okay.
going to be. Um, the only other thing I've heard, your pronunciation's great, your vocabulary is
Mm-hmm.
fine, your lexis is fine, your grammar's good. You had a couple issues where you stayed in verb one, simple present, when you should have been in past tense. Okay,
Yes.
you said do instead of
Grammar.
did, but that was only in the beginning. I haven't really heard it since the first couple minutes. All right.
Okay. All
Other
right.
than that, you did good. Where'd you learn English?
Oh, I follow people. Like I love to listen to people and like
You watch like
follow.
YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. Watch on
Yeah,
YouTube
yeah.
and
You
then
got like
actually, yeah.
most people that watch YouTube a lot for English, they pick up like a California accent. Um,
Like maybe for the YouTubers, yeah, the
yeah,
YouTubers
yeah,
that
yeah.
come from there.
They just pick it up from that. They're very sound
Okay.
very cheerful, bubbly. I'm from the East Coast. We're a little bit different. We're more depressed. Oh yeah, whatever, whatever. That's a little different. All right,
I see, I
you're
see.
good, good,
Okay.
very good. It was nice meeting you.
Thank
Um,
you very much.
have
Yes.
fun in Bali, man. Go surfing, okay? All
Yeah,
right.
I will wait for you in Bali.
Huh?
I
Yeah.
will wait for you in Bali.
All right. Enjoy.
Enjoy. Thank
All right.
you.
Take care.
Yeah, have a good
All
time.
right. Bye bye. You can log
Bye
off. I
bye.
gotta go get this other guy. All
Okay.
right.
Thank you.
Yeah, bye bye.
Bye.
All right. Where is this guy? Oh, participants. No. Jeez.